even playing at a bit of a disadvantage in this match, and that 1P is looking to expose that disadvantage. He collects 2 kills onto none other than I'm already losing track of the round. Aaron Red and Minty go down early. Alpaca tries to trade things back, but quickly shut down as well. And it's
in the stream can also watch what is happening. But yeah, this round has gone really well so far for Harmony Periwinkle,
yeah.
But B finds 2 picks back.
Yeah, so far GFU are not rolling over yet. B quick to trade things back and get the ball rolling here for GFU, trying to get things to a salvageable state in this round, and they've managed to do exactly that, as they've even gotten ahead of the rotation of the defenders here as well. They think that it was a committal onto A, but rather it is the C site that has been taken. GFU will find themselves in a post plant now.
And now we'll have to see what these teams can do as... Oh, we finally got Observer in, so you guys can now see it's a 2v2 post plant. This is going to be really interesting as both the players from GFU go towards this garage side, and now this retake is going to be interesting with Danny and Puffy as they have to try and fight this.
And B spotted out by the recon dart, but it's a flank coming around that is going to be the impact factor. But the spike is just being stuck. Snorlax, you have to move, and too slow on that flank, so it's going to be a full stick here from Harmony Periwinkle as the onto the A site is completely nullified. So now they have to reconsider their options.
And Snorlax made so much room up C with the Snorlax flank up through there. But the bomb is still towards this A side. So Snorlax is going to push everyone from Harmony over the C as he won't find another pick. But his team is now on this site. Certipix, the last one they're going to look to engage.
Yeah, with Snorlax going down, Certipix is confident that it's an A finish, with Minty able to best him in the 1v1. So this plant will go down, and it's an advantage for GFU. They've not had the best of luck converting these post plants, but perhaps this could be a different story. That 1P, though, looking to explode out of heaven with the Blade Storm. B stands strong for 1, but not able to best the 2nd. And so now they're going to have to start getting onto the spike. Tap on it, but the Sonar Dart is going to confirm the lack of presence on it. So Aaron Red takes out that 1P, and it's all left up to Puffy. Claims 2 lives in the 1v1. Time is low. Aaron Red just has to play the time and does exactly that, but Puffy hits the shots and even gets it to half. What a clutch from Puffy.
But what do I know? Maybe this works out. And, I mean, they're going to be pushing on the site now. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, B, once again, she's just isolated and dealt with. And now the Rolling Thunder is available as well, so they can't even play the spam comfortably. Danny just going to be sticking the defuse, and a dash forward by that 1P. Hunter's Fury does stall out the defuse, but allows Puffy to just push forward. Misses the shots, though, so Aaron Red still has a say in this match. And so now it's all up to Certipix in the 1v1, and beautiful shots to pull it over the line once again for Harmony Periwinkle. They don't back off. They just commit to whatever they're doing.
And another commitment will be to death for B, as that 1P with an outlaw kill at the start of the round will open things up for this round.
Yeah, now under a lot of pressure here, but it's just going to continue to farm these kills with the outlaw, and even a potential collateral there. Oh, let's see the ace from that 1P. Insane individual level. Blow it up. Puffy looking to get some early aggression, but shut out by Alpaca. That 1P claims Snorlax as well, though. So it's a pretty important player from both rosters taken out early. This early wraparound in mid, though, could spell disaster for GFU if they're not fast enough on this site hit. It all comes down to Kyle and what he can find from the garage position, but Aaron Red, she's aware of the position, and once again, the information management is what wins GFU around.
Information management and Alpaca able to actually hit the shots, which will give them the advantage, but now it's a 3v2 as that 1P does find Minty. Again, B left alone on site will teleport towards this garage area, so they will be safe for just now, but now there is a chance for Harmony to get back in this round.
I don't want to think that GFU would give this up. They're just playing the time on the spike. That 1P is hitting shots right now and hitting every single one at that. And the spike is to half. We could see another ace from the captain here, leading by example. Alpaca just trying to stall out the time and will do exactly that, denying a second ace from that 1P.
But we have seen potential for teams to go very near as Minty will peek out. What a shot on Kyle!
Yeah, great shot to open things up here and try and get sorry, to try and get GFU back into this game.
And now we'll see what they can do as GFU are set up for those 5-4 re-hits. As look at the side of Harmony, they're playing on site, they're playing together. They're going to play a really nice setup that I really like for them, as we still haven't seen Snorlax rotate at all either, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, starting to make his way through mid, but he's going to be very late on this flank. It's going to be a end round factor here, but if all of his team just goes down on the site, might not even have time for that. He's actually doubled back. He's going back towards the CT spawn. We've seen a complete stall out here from Snorlax, and as a result, all of GFU are not able to get back into this round. It's Minty left in the 1v2 to try and get an ace to secure the pistol. He can't do it alone, so Harmony is going to continue this streak of excellence.
Aaron Red, the top killer for GFU, but besides that, it is a bit spread out, and that 1P and everyone on the side of Periwinkle are going to push out a bit, trying to find these picks, and they might be successful, or not.
There's been overextension there, though, as B and Minty pick up kills on each side. So now it's just two members to try and hold this off, but somehow they're making it work. It's Certifix left in the 1v3, brought down to 5 HP though, so Minty should be able to just hold here. Aaron Red will be able to stick the spike defuse here, so at least it's not a bonus round here for Harmony. Access Bucky, because at this point they've bought so many times they don't have any more money to fall back on, and all they have is the high loss bonus that they've acquired in this half. But Buffy takes out Snorlax, so it's not even gonna matter. This is all falling apart, and GFU have been thoroughly dismantled here on Haven.
Another Snorlax flank from Danny will find another pick, and now they're going to get a bit over aggressive. We see them lose rounds off this earlier, but with the gun advantage, it does look quite hard as Kyle will actually find one, so it's really hard as the flank doesn't even work. That one P will pick one up. B will find a few, but it doesn't matter. Puffy will finish off this map of Haven. It's a 13-4 win for Harmony Periwinkle.
Yeah, Miracle Whip replacing Danny. I believe you are correct in that assessment. So looks like Harmony Periwinkle are going to make even more changes up, and that could actually come to their detriment as they very quickly lose the pistol round. A few seconds is all it takes for GFU to completely demolish all of Harmony Periwinkle there. And Snorlax just waiting out in mid, trying to either catch a rotation or pick up a flank. So now they have to deal with all the players, and they deal with them well. 4 go down in a matter of seconds, and GFU managed to stabilize beautifully for a flawless round. And nothing, it seems. It's all left up to Certifix to hold it off alongside of Miracle Whip. Minty bouncing around these nano swarms. It's just going to take a little bit of damage, but secure a lot of space. So now Certifix in a very compromised position. Minty, though, spotted out and is going to be isolated, but manages to wrestle a kill. Kyle trades it back, but there's still man disadvantage here for the side of Harmony. And even that sonar is going to be completely nullified due to the smoke that was sent out. A bit of misplay from the team here. So now Puffy trying to push up lane, but Snorlax at any point could push out and completely backstab these players. He's going to do just that, but everything's spiraling out of control here. Certifix and Kyle get one apiece, so now it's all left up to Kyle as it's a response here from GFU. Kyle with utility out though, so Kyle's going to get Alpaca, and it's a 1v1. Aaron Red with some utility in hand is just going to get another shock dart kill. Something we highlighted early in this match comes through. Map, you wouldn't assume that from how Harmony has been playing, but we need to see some kind of response here, and Kyle's looking to be that response. Gets the opener onto Aaron Red. That one P gets one of the Snorlax, but Minty is keeping things even. It's been absolutely huge on this map. Something we lacked in Haven has showed up on Ascent, and that is the duelist player for GFU. Even Dash Active is going to choose to just retreat back to his team. Doesn't want to give up the picks here. B and Alpaca look to be the first contact. contact. Alpaca goes down. Minty goes down as well. That 1P, huge aggression to set up his team for success, and they finally put a round on the board. And that 1P is going to be taken out by Snorlax, and even if he got that kill, there was some beautiful utility lined up by Aaron Red to respond. Minty, with the right click, manages to take out Kyle, so he's able to upgrade to a Vandal despite losing his Blade Storms with that kill. So now it's GFU to get this plant down and try and hold down the post plant, which they weren't able to do in the last, but that was B site, and so they're going to be tested here on A instead.
B is left alone once again. I don't like this plant, but if it works out, we're gonna find out. As I mean, this could be really scary again for GFU if they're able to hit their shots.
Yeah, left isolated on the site. B gets one, but traded back by Miracle Whip. At least there's a response, though, this time. Something we lacked on Haven. There's actual team play here from GFU, and so now it's a 1v2 for Certipix, and doesn't even know the location of both these players. Gonna swap out for the Vandal, because the time is so far gone, isn't gonna be able to stick this spike, and it's gonna be Aaron Red to finish off the round. GFU are looking so much stronger than they did on the previous. Possibly a little bit of utility to try and get a better weapon in their star player's hands. And Aaron Red doesn't need a weapon. Another shock dart kill collected in this match, and that 1P as well goes down to the flank watch of Snorlax. Puffy takes him out, but B stands strong for 2, so Puffy now faced with a 1v4. It'll have to be the ace, and does collect 1 onto Aaron Red. We saw some massive heroics out of him in the last round, and we could see him step up once again. As he pushes up close to that smoke, Minty is gonna possibly spot an arm and just spam through it to secure an 8th here for GFU. Tate Haven with the snipers, but so far not the same success here on Ascent, as his first shot will go awry and he'll be forced to take a very passive position here with only 30 HP remaining. Kyle, though, is able to keep things from spiraling out of control here for Harmony Parry here. The smoke even goes out. 0 Point locks down their positions. That 1P does secure that kill onto Snorlax. They're going to try and back out inside of mid, but it's Kyle who's waiting, and even Puffy inside of tree is going to be there to support as well. Kyle takes a passive position because of that off angle, and he catches B unaware. She's going to go down, and that's going to leave all of GFU scrambling. It's up to Minty, and the 1v3 has the spike, starts committing this plant, and cannot get off of it here. The dash is activated and chooses to go into hell, trying to hold strong in this position against multiple players. Harmony are just linking up. They're waiting for each other to be in position to support, and they are going to do just that. It's too much for Minty to handle, and so at least a third will be secured here for the side of Harmony Parry. Never count Harmony out. They could at any point reactivate those individuals that we saw on Haven, so we're gonna have to see these players of GFU be synchronized and ready for anything that is sent their way. A beautiful paranoia sent out by B is going to allow Minty to collect 2 kills inside of A main, and it's Snorlax to collect 1 inside of tree as well with the shorty. Harmony have completely fallen out of this pistol round, and with it, their hopes of ascent. Send this out, and she's able to stall the attackers from making too much headway, and that allows Minty to come from the back and get 1 as well. Certipix quick to respond, and so now Market is left a little bit vulnerable. Snorlax possibly looking to spam, as it's really not sure where this execute is going to come in. It looks like it's going to be A, as that's where the spike is headed, and Puffy is going to look to hold things down from A main. It's Alpaca to hold off this assault. Gets 1 and is dropped in the site. The null command will keep him alive for a little bit longer and actually be able to relay a lot of information here, because Harmony aren't killing him. And so now they know where these players are. Yeah, Alpaca will go down eventually, but that allows Aaron Red to just spam through onto hell and get the kill. It's all left up to Certipix, who was the linchpin of the last round. Can't even get anything going here on the 12th, or rather the 19th round, and we will see GFU bounce back what looked to once be a one-sided matchup, and many possibly would have written off. GFU have stabilized and come back.
are going to look for some sort of potential flank, potentially. I keep saying potential, but that's okay. Snorlax does have the turret there. We'll spot them out, though.
Yeah, and Snorlax's turret will do exactly that, so he's aware of these positions, but the door will be hit, and he don't know if he'll be ready for there to be multiple members committed to this flank. He does seem to spot out one, but that means he's just tied up, having to wait, and so Miracle Whip can just play the time. Alpaca, though, does get the first kill of this round. Puffy quick to trade it back, and Certifix contributes as well, but Snorlax is able to pick up one in himself, and it all comes down to a 1v2 from Alpaca, and as his wingman goes down, he will not have any time to be able to pull this off. It should be Kyle's round all the way to just peek out and secure it. So it's an early lead here for Harmony.
Oh, and I mean, it is definitely going to be quite interesting as Snorlax does find Puffy on this lurk. That is a huge early pick.
Beautiful shot, though, from that 1P onto Alpaca. Despite the lower HP, still gets a kill and still finding value. So now is going to once again look to be the first contact on their engagement into B. They've really been enjoying these last second B rotates. So now that 1P is going to pop the showstopper just to stall out some time and buy some space for his team. None of GFU seem to know that he's very low HP. B will collect the kill. So it's at least a man advantage still here for GFU as they look to make a retake happen. But Certipix in a beautiful angle is going to shut down B, and they can just start to transition all of their gaze to this broken door position. And now Kyle and Certipix have combined. It's all up to Snorlax, and the 1v2 with a Guardian no less spotted out by the Hunt, so they know exactly where he is, and they're able to just play this time to perfection. They double swing and shut him down. It's 5 straight from Harmony.
Lotus not being the right meta in a way for them, as Aaron Red isn't playing that Sova, which is so prominent in their style, but that spam with the Ares will find that 1P, which will help right after our caster first.
It feels like half of Aaron Red's kills are just on people that she can't even see. She's not even actively engaging with them. She's just catching them through some kind of either utility or spam, and it is genuinely fascinating to watch. But unfortunately, it's going to be a very short-lived advantage here for GFU as they lose their own duelist player in Minty. So now the rest of these players are going to have to try and step up somewhere big. Puffy trying to get some information and confirms that there's nobody posted up in the back of the site. Surely that means that they're going to be anticipating this tree position from Aaron Red. If she goes overlooked, she could cause a lot of damage though. But instead, they just once again choose to do the B split. They just barrel in through the broken door. And so now they're going to get a plant on B once again. And even the Viper's Pit available if Certifix chooses to invest it.
The timing for Puffy could be significant. It doesn't look like they are pushing that side. So now we need to see what the player advantage for Harmony looks like. Can they just be super good? And it does look like they're just going to play with each other. They're just going to play for tap. And I don't think Alpaca and Aaron Red can really win this unless we see a major mistake from Harmony here.
I mean, some low HPs on these Harmony players, but like you said, it just feels like it would have to be a massive mistake. Alpaca trying to make things happen, but as his wingman goes down and his time runs low, he's gonna have no shot in this round. It's an easy cleanup for Kyle. It's 6 straight here for Harmony. I guess you mean Minty instead of Puffy, because Puffy has been a very strong player here for Harmony. Now, Minty trying to pick up some of the slack that he's been having inside of this match, and B even gonna pick up 2 kills as well. Puffy goes down, and so now it's all up to 2 players here for Harmony Periwinkle to hold this site. Kyle does manage to get the timing onto B, and so now GFU are starting to fall apart at the seams. Certipix gets 1 more as well, and it's so disconnected here from GFU. Surely you do not have this spiral out of control. Alpaca goes down, and Certipix with 3 to claw Harmony Periwinkle into a round that they should not have won. You can only hope that that round from Minty has sparked a fire inside of GFU as Alpaca and Minty continue to let that fire burn. They're going to claim 2 members, and for once, they will manage to hold on to get any type of stall going here. But as Prowlers are exchanged, she's forced onto the back foot and is overwhelmed by these numbers, taken out by Miracle Whip, and the Viper's Pit is also invested here. from Harmony Periwinkle. They do not want to give up this round. Snorlax lurking in is going to have to face down this turret though, or find some kind of miraculous spam because his health is so low from being stuck inside of the decay. He's gonna be taken out by a single shot of this turret, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Miracle Whip kills Snorlax with a turret, and Kyle gets one onto B. It's all spiraling here, and Alpaca now has to try and backstab, but it's all left up to Minty. The hero from the last round has so little time to work with and no hope to win this. It's right back to winning ways for Harmony.
As Certipix finds Alpaca at the start, that is so good for Harmony.
Like, it just feels like no matter the situation, Harmony is coming out on top, whether they're in a disadvantage or they secure an early advantage like this off the back of Certipix, who has gotten 2 kills now in your face. There's so many ultimates that you have to contend with here. And so now it's all of GFU trying to make some kind of way back into this game, but it's all left up to the 2 players at Broken Door. And Certipix, the one to open up the round, will close it with a 4K. They're in the retake with pretty much even stat lines. The HPs are almost completely even, and the man count is as well. So it's not going to deter Harmony at all from this retake. They're just going to start barreling in. That 1P looking to be an early contact here. Miracle Whip gets one. That 1P collects his own and collects a second as well. Puffy contributes, and it's all left up to Snorlax in a 1v2. He's got a little bit of utility to work with, but as the turret is taken out, he has to rely on the Sheriff, and it can't do the job. That 1P puts the nail in the coffin for Harmony. Alpaca wants to secure this round and wants to secure the C-site, but the Thrash will actually completely whiff, and Puffy even takes out Snorlax over towards the B site. So now GFU is left completely reeling inside of this round. They have to rotate towards the A site, and it actually hasn't been anticipated quite yet from Harmony Periwinkle. They're just now starting to rotate. The time is so low, and Puffy could cut them off here. They could completely tear apart this round, but Alpaca is able to slip through and at least get towards the plant. But as the plant is denied, Puffy has secured the win here for Harmony Periwinkle. What was once a concerning look in map 2, they have declared as a mulligan and go right back to their winning ways on Lotus.